Yesterday, Gahr Varsity Softball played their first round game of the CIF Finals against Westlake. The final score, Gahr 7, Westlake 3. Now let's talk to Coach Sanchez about the game. What were some of the highlights about yesterday's game?
Well, great question. We had a great game yesterday. Exciting for our girls and for the school. Highlight-wise, it didn't start really until the fifth inning. We were down 1-0, and we got sparked by Haley Sanchez, hit a nice double down the line. Rio Mendez knocked her in to tie the game, 1-1, and then we had Sophia McCallie come up with a big hit, put us up 2-1. We had another runner in scoring position. Mika Husky had a nice hit, made it 3-1, and then Haley Olivas came in, had two tough at-bats initially, but in her third at-bat, she battled, and she launched a home run, a two-run home run, put us up 5-1. The energy was crazy. It was great. Thank you, Gahr, for being there. If you were there, you felt that intensity. Marley Cortez shut the door for us the rest of the way. She threw the whole game, and really their first run, they really shouldn't even scored. Great game for the Gladiators yesterday.
So I see it went pretty good.
It did.
Coming out of COVID, what has been the biggest challenge for the team?
You know, we got back in the flow. We were able to practice pretty early once we came out of COVID. With no one here, we were still practicing. We had a season last year. And, you know, some of the challenges, I think, you know, it's easy when you're stuck at home to kind of sit at home and not, you know, be in your normal routine that you're normally in, right? It was different for everybody, so no excuses. But I think the girls embraced, once we got back, the girls embraced the camaraderie, the togetherness. They were happy to be together. You know, the initial challenge I don't think was a great challenge, but I think they were happy to be there. The girls were happy to be out last year. So it was great to have a season last year. A little bit of the issue, I guess, the challenges would have been that some of the schools got back to practice a lot earlier than we were able to practice. Our district didn't let us come back till really late in the second semester, at the beginning of second semester. And so we were a little bit behind with reps. Didn't bring home the league championship last year, but we used what we had last year in our season last year to build on this year. And this year we were in the flow. We got in the flow, and the girls, they're great to be around.
All right. With the upcoming game against Lucerna, how has Gahr Softball done in the past against them?
Well, Lucerna is a good school, good program in all sports, and they're a solid program in softball as well. We played them last year, and we beat them last year, but they're a different team. They're going to pitch better. They're going to hit better. They're a little bit of a down year for them last year, but this year they had a tough game against Huntington Beach. They took it to Huntington Beach, which is also perennially, they're a powerhouse. So they beat a really good school. So we're expecting a low-scoring game. Hopefully we can pitch and play defense and keep us in the game, but I know it's going to be different from last year for sure. So they're definitely a tough team. Everyone in Division I is tough. So.
All right. What do you think will be the key on winning this upcoming game and a deep run to the championship?
Well, as I preach to the girls, and I preach quite a bit, but as I preach to the girls, we talk about throwing strikes and playing catch on defense. And if we can pitch and play defense, we're in every single game. And then from there, it's about putting the ball and play hard and run the bases well. And if you do those things, those are the basic fundamentals that you do in any softball game or baseball game. If you can do that, we're going to be in the mix. I like our chances just because I love the energy our girls bring. I love the fact that they stick together. I've got a great group of young ladies that will pull. They all pull on the same end of the rope. You know, we tell them to buy in. You know, if you buy into what we practice every day and you stick with your fundamentals and you don't betray your fundamentals, that will take you not just to this game, but it will take you on to the rest of the season. It's not easy to win a CIF title, but as I tell my girls, it's about winning the last game of the year, right? Our team goals are we win league first, and then from there, you try to win your last game of the season. If you win your last game of the season, it's a good season.
Yep. That's Coach Sanchez. Thank you. Thank you for coming.
You got it. Thank you for having me.
This is Gahr 652 signing off.